Welcome YouTube. So I decided wanted to drop a makeup video. Doing my makeup since I'm bored and I ain't got nothing else to do. My hair looks crazy. What the fuck? Since I really ain't got nothing else to do, and this video can't be long, it has to be at least 15 minutes so while my ass is talking. I use this. I got this from Family Dollar. Yeah. What, Damani? Man, my nigga. You want some makeup too, dude?
We got 21%. Candidates rather feeling as the votes come in. We're going to check in with our correspondents along with more poll closings, projections, and the state of this race overall. We'll do the what happens if board to see the pathways to the presidency.
And all the rappers, everyone never thought of that. Y'all bitches really voted for this nigga.
Thumbs up right now.
Lil Wayne too, my nigga.
I think that Beyonce voted for.
Oh, definitely. Beyonce's on some shit too.
She said, "Come through Texas." She said, "Come through Texas."
And don't get me wrong, there are some rappers who fuck with Texas, period. But there's some rappers who don't.
Boy, we got a lot of. Let me not.
Like some people, how Tyga said he's too good for San Antonio.
Boy,
Nigga, you came here before.
niggas scared to come to San Antonio, nigga.
I think that's the only time he came to San Antonio, and ever since then he says he's too good for us.
Boy, because niggas scared to come to San Antonio, nigga. I'm not saying like.
Rack City, bitch. Rack City. Rack City. Shut up.
Y'all niggas.
Like, bro, that was one time.
Okay, hold up.
Bitch, you know what I be playing? Riding in your motherfucking city.
I got that drink in my cup. He fuck with us.
Kurt Cobain.
Kirko.
He fuck with me. That nigga
Cause
was here chilling.
ain't he
like,
from Houston?
Yeah,
Yes,
but he was
babe.
here chilling for like how many months straight, fam?
He was good. Yeah, he was here for a good minute.
People who maybe
I heard that Trump cheated before. I heard that the Russians cheated for that nigga Trump.
He done did everything they know and he did.
Start off
Did you hear about that share that bro? Obama
with some color. I'm gonna try some purple. I haven't tried purple yet.
I voted for Obama back in
democracy here in Philadelphia.
And this
I'm
is
in front
what I
of
got.
First
This is my
grade.
habit.
And why I'm here is
Why?
because
We ain't heard about Trump.
ballots for Philadelphia are actually right in this building behind me. This is where the action
Ooh,
is tonight.
he's winning.
This is
This
where they're going to
colors.
be counting all
In
of those
Pennsylvania,
ballots, especially all those
And I'm
absentee
thinking about
ballots.
Pennsylvania?
using this purple, but this looks like a cute color too.
Why we've been
He
focused
won
on
in
Pennsylvania,
Oklahoma,
not only
Trump.
because of its 20 electoral votes, and not only
So
because this was the state
that's an
determined by
orange.
just
I'm gonna try.
44,000 votes in 2016.
Ooh, let's
Come
try
on. I really pay attention. That's why I know who the fuck
purple. Oh, I thought we was gonna try wine.
To open up those absentee ballots
I'm gonna
until
try
7 a.m. this morning. So that means that we're likely to see a delay in reporting results here in Pennsylvania because it's going to just take a while to open
nigga's
up those
fucking tire
ballots
fell off.
as they have been doing here
And he
today.
made
So
it
this
put
is
all
a
in
Name
there.
one thing that Trump done right. He done took the extra 600. The motherfuckers supposedly gonna send us another stimulus check.
And if it comes down
just
to
trying to bribe
Pennsylvania, we may not know the results there on election night. But we're keeping an eye on this building behind us because that's where the focus is tonight, given these ballots.
So you have been talking to
Hey,
voters on the ground
I
in
see you
various
looking
battleground
at
states.
me. You
What
want
were
some
some of
weed?
the top concerns
Here.
that people were thinking about,
Here.
ahead of this moment, ahead of election night? Was there anything that they said or didn't say that surprised you?
Guys, I don't think
A
he
couple
likes
of different things that really stood out to us talking to voters on the ground here as they were dropping off ballots at early polling locations or at secure
You better
drop-off
eat that shit, boy.
was that how they are processing the biggest story of this election, which is the pandemic, was really interesting depending on who they were supporting. So supporters of the president told us that Trump did everything that he could on the virus, and they were focused on the economy and reopening, and thought that was a top priority. And that's in line with the messaging that we've heard from the president while he's been campaigning. Talking to supporters of Biden, they were very much focused on the pandemic, the way in which it has affected their lives, and they should see, as they told us, this campaign a referendum on the president's handling of the pandemic. What was really voters that we talked to, all of them were really focused on how to cast their ballots this time around. Remember, the pandemic has added all sorts of challenges to the way
You're just now
we
seeing
vote
that video?
in this country, especially here in Pennsylvania.
I had seen that. I was like,
I do some shit
bro.
like that.
Huh?
I do some shit like
I know. That's why I told Daisy. I said, when I seen that, I said, bro, why the fuck does this remind me of Jay? When that nigga washed the chicken with fucking water and soap.
Their ballot counts, how to check out everything that they need to make sure it counts. Interestingly, though, a couple of other things. We didn't really hear much from voters.
That shit made me laugh so hard.
Just a few weeks ago, we were wondering how big of an issue this would be. Voters on both sides really didn't bring it up unless they were prompted. Instead, it was the economy and coronavirus really shaking voters' views here in Pennsylvania.
So it's interesting to hear about the Supreme Court because, of course, we know that President Trump had really kind of pushed for his nomination and the Senate's confirmation of Amy Coney Barrett as a
Who,
conservative
Damani?
justice, yet another
Kane be trying to lay with us.
President Trump. Caitlin, we know that Florida, of course, is another key state that we are watching tonight. Remind our viewers, why is Florida so critical?
That's right. This is always a big battleground, and it's always determined by the slimmest of margins. We were on the ground reporting in South Florida recently following how they are going to conduct this election. And it's actually pretty interesting because I think when everybody thinks of Florida, they think of the 2000 election that went all the way to the Supreme Court. Well, that is a state that has learned from past mistakes. So as we're talking this election season, a half percentage point.
Boy,
I was
money,
gonna
boy,
use some-
on you, nigga.
There you
All
go,
right,
some
Caitlin,
white.
can we go
I had some other color, but I'm gonna use the pearl color. It has glitter in it. I'm gonna put it right here between my eyes.
As they continue
Boy,
to
look at
have-
this nigga Damani, man.
All right, this
He's
election
annoying.
carries a lot of weight for Americans, and for some, reproductive rights are among their top issues. With new conservative judge Amy Coney Barrett seated at the Supreme Court, some were concerned that Roe v. Wade could be in jeopardy.
That nigga named
CBS
it, get
reporter
money.
Smith Johnson Watson reported extensively on the issue of abortion rights. Kate, thanks very much for being with us. The
Yes.
candidates have vastly
That's so
different
sad.
positions
The
when
baby?
it comes to this
His
issue.
brother died because his brother was on
Where
live
do you
talking about,
stand?
like, problems
These
with, like,
candidates
Daisy
could
had in
not
the
have more
past and shit.
divergent views when it comes to reproductive
It
health
says on there
issues.
that he
We're
was
talking
on live talking about
abortion,
problems that he had
birth
and
control,
shit.
access to
And,
So
maternal
basically, he
health.
was
It's
suffering
impossible
from
for
depression
Virginia
type
to
shit.
I seen he offered
He killed himself?
They say he
Oh,
offered
yeah.
himself. And he was
That's
flashing-
depression.
He said he was flashing a gun like he was like this, like
That's
he was talking
depression
about
for
hoes like
sure.
that and shit.
That was depression, nigga. That nigga was hurt deep down about something,
That takes a
nigga.
lot of. That takes a lot of.
Hell yeah.
My grandma going
And
to
depression, that's why I don't like. That's why I don't want. That's why I don't want depression to take over me, because I know depression will take over your body.
As we're seeing at the court, Roe may not be as secure
And I
as it
try
once
not to
was.
let
But to
my
be
depression
honest,
do that.
Much of his platform has to do with repealing many of the actions that the Trump administration has taken to reduce.
I feel like I have that
access to
this
abortion.
bump
Some of
behind my
those
head
things
is a
have
stress
included,
bump or something.
Repealing funding towards Planned Parenthood, getting rid
Okay,
of
let's
or
move
I
right.
should say expanding the different ways that employers cannot cover birth control on their plans.
Support for Biden because of their opposition to the president, and you have an influx of millions over the last several years from across the country who moved to the state for its medical industry, the technology industry, transforming it. And that's, again, we're seeing this happen in Georgia, North Carolina, Arizona, Texas tonight. The country is changing, and it's presidential politics.
It also has the highest total number of COVID cases in the United States right now, particularly along that border area, El Paso. You were talking about Beto O'Rourke, his home territory there. It is just really getting devastated by infections right now. I mean, if, and it's a big if Biden were to flip Texas and he took the 2016 states that Clinton won back then, I mean, that's it. That's a game.
Right. I had spoken with some Biden advisors early in the night who didn't want to characterize this.
Note, since 2016, 1.8 million new voters.
I just put it-
You don't want it. That's weird.
Do my video.
Travis Bear. Those traditionally go blue, but keep in mind, 254 counties here in Texas, El Paso over there, is in the mountain time zone, so they're just closing the polls right now. But people are watching the suburbs. Are you guys talking about suburban women? Suburbs. What are they doing out there? Well, I'm here in Collin County. Now, keep in mind, Mitt Romney won Collin County by 32 points. When the president ran in 2016, He won by 16 points. But in the midterm election, heated race between Ted Cruz and Beto O'Rourke, Cruz only won by 6 points. That raised a few eyebrows. So now people are watching to see what's going to happen and if Texas will become a battleground state. Maybe in 2024 if that's the case. And get ready for a barbecue.
Every political reporter's dream comes true after cover politics in one straight.
And of course, we know that Texas is really the mother lode of electoral votes, 38 electoral votes.
And just update you on Collin County, which is in my head. President Trump won it. Candidate Trump won it by 17 points.
Oh.
He's only winning it by 2 points right now, with 95% of the vote in Collin County.
Those are
I
those
did the
shrinking
bronzer,
margins
now
as
put it
Biden
in
has been
highlight.
able to cut into the lead with those independents, with those college-educated white women. That is the shrinking of the margin that Trump had in the previous election. And Nora, just to pick up on a point you made about how tough it has been made to vote in Texas, it's one of the few states where you need an excuse to vote absentee. Being afraid of getting COVID was not enough. Yes, that's right. And he limited the number of ballot boxes
Okay.
per county to
Doing my
one
video quick.
ballot box per county. Harris County covers all of the Houston area, so for 5 million people, there was one drop-off ballot box. Because Janet Shamlin did an incredible story on the
Lip
CNBC News
liner.
about that people were driving 30 and 40 miles
It's
from
called
the state of Rhode Island. So people were driving
Huh?
that far just to drop off the ballot. It's a reminder, though,
Oh.
this election we talked about how much matters. We've seen people say,
But
my
I
vote
don't
is one of the
just
most
do my lip. I
important
put it
things
on my
I
whole
can vote to control it, and I want my vote to be heard.
And that's one of the messages of tonight. Whatever happens, people have turned out and have worked very hard to vote in a way they haven't maybe in any of our lifetimes.
One of the things
immigrant rhetoric and his policies like family separations and limits on legal immigration. It's also that mass shooting targeted Mexicans at the Walmart in El Paso where 23 people were killed. And then there's the coronavirus, like Margaret mentioned, which is decimating.
Hey, y'all telling me I can't go in Walmart with my pole? You know what happened in El Paso?
El Paso is in
A shootout in Walmart? You got me fucked up.
running out of space. So as far as
They keep
Texas
a phone
goes,
on.
to support the president, the biggest issues for them are law and order and the economy. So if Texas does turn blue, if it does, let's see if the Latino vote has something to do with it.
So what I put right now.
Thank you. And CBS News projects at this hour that President Trump has won the state of Arkansas.
I'm gonna show you.
Also, CBS News projects Joe Biden has won the state of New Jersey. Coming up,
Joe
major
Biden.
details on those independent voters.
Okay,
Big
he
change
with
in
New Jersey for
2016.
right
You're
now.
watching CBS News 2020 and the rest of the side.
So what I put
Or fuck.
is this highlighter.
What you think, Daisy?
What?
Or fuck that.
This is a bronzer.
Daisy sound fuck.
I use this as a bronzer.
About my politics, whatever.
No, that was the perfect.
I think we're fuck.
This was my
Damani, what you
first
think,
time
Doug?
using this
Like, we
for
survived.
a highlighter.
Damani, what you think, Doug?
Of the 2 all beef patties.
You fucking with it?
And then there's
That was my first time using that as a highlighter. It's kind of cute. I ain't even gonna lie to you. But
the new limited time hatch green chili bacon burger. Perfect. Right down to the first bite. Good thing there's
I don't know why when I got my hair done that thing messed my hair up. Not messed my hair up, but she did my hairline like
Seriously?
on the opposite side. My bangs go this way.
You for real? So maybe just a cable?
See how she fucked up my hairline? What the fuck?
Your battery solution.
So yeah, this is the after. Make sure y'all go like, share, and subscribe. But make sure y'all share, and go like and subscribe. And I'm finna drop another video, so let me know what y'all think I should drop. Y'all can message me, comment. Let me know. Thank y'all.